Hey guys, this is Stan in Ithaca, New York for History and Nutrition in my Yellow Dig shirt for the Yellow Dig Module 4, Dieting and Body Image. Add content related to historical perspectives on diets, dieting, and the body image. This can be any component, but not be a current perspective. Well, I remember some time back in school when that was ancient days, anyways, for me, since I'm so much older than most of you guys. Um, that in art class they had said that paintings in the prior to the Renaissance time, um, early or late 1800s, before that, etc., was overweight people were in many paintings, and that was just depicted as desirable. That was a shy a matter of status. And then if you look back through the historical documents and why that is, it's basically if you could afford to be able to eat a ton, that meant you had a lot of money. We were able to buy all that food and have everybody else do all the work, so you didn't have to do anything. You could lay around and just kind of gain weight, basically. Well, everybody brought you food and brought you wealth, landowners, wealthy people like that in Europe. And the other thing, as I was researching, didn't think about it, but it's true. If you are more overweight, you could survive famines, which plagued the Europeans um, on and off, from the potato to the wheat famines that went swept across the European continent. So the other thing that I found, I actually thought of and then tried to find something. I couldn't really find anything, but I do recall the Chinese, um, Genghis Khan, and all the Chinese emperors and all that were always depicted in a lot of paintings and a lot of not photographs, but a lot of artwork as being large individuals. One, they were larger than life and perceived as gods almost, but at the same token, they also were same reason they were overweight people. Um, and the one site that I found that was very helpful was a blog on Sermo talking about real world medicine. Down below, I will include the link to it. But it actually does cover a lot of those issues, and it talks about one of the examples I did find was I gotta say this right, Renoir painting, which is the bathers. That's a famous painting of bathers of overweight, which was a desirable size at that time. So it's overweightness wasn't perceived as a negative thing; it was seen as a status symbol, success. You have achieved this, so you can be fat. Uh, Later on, and as we've gone, it has not been found to be very healthy. Um, so, and now, heck, if we were doing this on a popular culture right now, the zombie epidemic, you'd be eaten up first because you couldn't run any. You just have to be faster than the slowest person to survive a zombie thing. So it would be bad if you're overweight for that. So that's a popular thing. I guess I'm not supposed to include that in my class. But yeah, so that was my addition. Probably everybody else added that too. I haven't read the other things. I'm gonna listen to everybody's and check out everybody's stuff. But um, obesity was okay um, in the up to the Renaissance period in artwork and in lifestyle. Um, go back further though, and we've already learned in classes and in the last three modules, the Greeks and the Romans didn't see it that way as much because that was considered a disease back then. And God forbid you lived in Sparta, you'd be in big trouble. So thanks a bunch, and this is my Yellow Dig for Module 4, Stan Campbell, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next week.